Cambridge City Council, Marc McGovern. From Spare Change News, Joshua Eaton. From Tutoring Plus of Cambridge, Kathryn Fenneman. And your musical guest for the evening, Keytar Bear. Please put your hands together for your host, Sam Ike.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to So That Happened. My name is Sam Ike. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, let's take a look at what's in today's news. Atlanta was hit by a rare storm this week with slippery roads creating massive traffic jams. Yeah, there's a surprise. A lot of white stuff slowed down the progress in the South. After his arrest, Justin Bieber admitted to police that he had smoked marijuana, consumed alcohol, and taken prescription medication. Or as Rob Ford calls it, Tuesday. This is... Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for both my bands, Keytar Bear and the James Lindsay 9! Love these two. In high school, the high school dropout rate in Massachusetts has dipped to its lowest in decades. Mainly because schools are now allowing students to bring their babies. A new river dolphin species was discovered in Brazil. Researchers have described it as completely hairless, except for the landing strip just above the blowhole. Oh, you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for our monologue intern, Marc. Marc, you want to tell a joke?
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our monologue intern, Marc.
Please laugh. It's funny. It's been reported that 51 million iPhones were sold this quarter. Great news for Apple, but even better news for Chinese factory workers.
Marc, just let me do it. The Nokia company will be absorbed by Microsoft early next year. No word on whether the nation's drug dealers will switch to T-Mobile or Metro PCS. See, Marc? Let me. The NFL is considering getting rid of the extra point after touchdowns.
Ooh.
That's all I got. There's no kidding. That was the one that got the ooh? That was the one? Oh, they're not going to like that one. Jay Cutler signed an extension with the Bears, which shows that if your replacement can do a better job than you, you'll still get a raise. People like that. No, go to the next one. Go to that one. Go to one that I didn't think people would like. Oh, I like this one. Go to this one. All right. Precious actress Gabrielle Sidibe recently shot back at fat shammers on Twitter for bragging about flying around in a private jet. Sources confirmed that she tweeted from the bathroom in which she was stuck in from the duration of the flight. Go to the last one, Marc. Fine, you know what? I'll do it for myself. There we go. President Obama has stated in his State of the Union address that the minimum wage will be raised to $10. Yeah. And in other words, it's actually the same price you pay for a great night of comedy, right, folks? James, Keytar Bear, what did you think of the monologue?
That is moments.
Yeah. Fair enough. Keytar Bear, thumbs up, thumbs down? He's a man in a bear costume. How am I going to impress him? I can't. I got nothing. I'm not going to do anything in this show that's going to get his approval. It's just not going to happen. Oh, that got your approval. No. gentlemen, it is so great to be here on the main stage. We were in the studio in August, and in August we decided that we were gonna interview Cambridge City Council nominees. And so, lo and behold, this show got some of them elected. Yeah. Not all. Not even most. You got some. And one of them has agreed to come back on the show because I guess he just feels like he owes me. Because, you know, I did it for him. And so I'd like to bring him out. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Cambridge City Council member Marc McGovern. So,
thanks to you.
Yeah, I didn't get a thank you note. I didn't get anything for that.
You didn't get the fruit basket?
You gave me a fruit basket?
I did.
Oh, was that 5 bananas that were... I went into my mailbox and put down 5 bananas.
That's from the council that lost.
Marc, I gotta... Since you're on, I have to ask you, what have you done now that you are elected as a Cambridge City Councilor? What do you plan on doing as a City Councilor?
Oh man. Well, we've only been in for a couple weeks, so it's been kind of slow. But we actually elected a mayor. The City Council elects their own mayor.
No way.
Last time
it took 3 months.
Last time it took 3 months, but we actually did it at the first meeting for the first time in over a decade. So that was good.
No way.
So that helps things move forward, and you know, we're just going to deal with all the issues of the city. It's already a great place to live, but it can be better.
Yes, it can. And you know what? Actually, I have some of the residents here in Cambridge knew that you were going to be on the show, and they actually had some questions and requests for you. So is it okay if I have someone come out?
Absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here are some Cambridge residents. Cambridge residents, ladies.
So, I'm in Cambridge a lot, and sometimes it's really hard to find a public bathroom.
Yes.
Can you promise me that I can use the City Hall bathroom like at all hours?
And if City Hall's closed, you can go to Sam's.
Okay, is that good with you?
Don't go to my house. James, is your house open for public bathrooms?
It's in Somerville.
Ladies and gentlemen, James Lindsay and Keytar Bear.
You know, we're actually able to put a public bathroom on the Cambridge Common.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's great. When's
Planted
that?
more trees. I'm sorry, that's not my intent. I just think the politics.
Yeah. Hey, Marc,
Yes, sir.
it's my show. I'm kidding. We really needed you to come.
You can tell from the monologue.
You guys don't clap for that. You're supposed to be on my side. I need you. I think we have another resident. Can we get another resident here?
So my question is, I used to work at the Harvard Coop. I no longer work at the Harvard Coop. Can I have my job back?
Sad story. Yeah. Well, you know, being a Cambridge guy, we have kind of a strange relationship with Harvard. You know, so I don't know if I can get you that job, but you can be mayor next time if you want.
Yeah, more than the $10 an hour you make?
More than the $10 an hour you make at the Coop.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
James, what's the highest paying job you ever had?
The MIT Coop.
MIT always pays more than Harvard.
Well, I didn't work at that one, so I don't really have a comparison for that.
The Harvard Coop was 10 an hour. It was 10 an hour.
Oh, it was less than that.
Yeah.
It's just some years back.
Yeah.
Good.
Let's go back to the monologue.
Marc, I got are your goals as now that you are elected to city council?
Well, I'll tell you, last time I was here, I talked a lot about housing in Cambridge and how expensive it is to live here. And we just actually had a report Monday night about the poverty rates in Cambridge. And you know, when people think of Cambridge, they think of Kendall Square, MIT, and Harvard. But the average income in Cambridge has almost doubled, but our poverty rate has also gone up. So there's this huge divide in the city between people that have a fair amount of money and can afford to live here, and people who live in, most of the people below poverty who live in public housing. And so as a social worker, you know, I want to make sure that those people have a voice in our city government, and that we're doing as much as we can to support them, as well as all the big industry that we have in the city.
Right. All right, great. Marc McGovern, everybody. Marc. We'll be right back after these messages. Hey, it's Sam Mike. I'm here talking to people on the street, because that's how we do it, because So That Happened is a show for the people. What would you like to see in a late night talk show?
Jokes.
Jokes? Well, how about just like poems? Would you want to watch a late night show with just poems?
Yeah, I'd give it a try.
All right. How about you?
I don't think I would watch just poems.
Frank, who are some of your favorite comedians?
Oh gosh, I don't watch a lot of comedy.
How about entertainers? Anybody?
I mean, gosh.
I don't know that many. I like Jerry Seinfeld, Kevin Hart. There's this other guy that I saw recently. I can't remember his name.
Who are your favorite comedians?
Comedian Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, John Candy, so on, so on, so on.
So I like So On. He's one of my favorites.
Who are your favorite comedians? Do you have favorites?
Robin Williams. Okay. Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro. Okay, not traditionally a comedian, but he's very good.
I don't know. I used to watch Jay Leno.
Okay. And why'd you stop? You got tired of him, right?
Oh, I don't watch TV anymore.
Who are your favorite comedians?
A lot of them are dead. It was like George Carlin and Eddie Murphy's still alive. I liked Eddie Murphy. He was a good guy.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's still around.
Oh, he's still around, yeah.
My favorite comics, that's a hard one. I remember liking Archie when I was little.
The comic book strip? Or?
Yeah, the comic book strip.
Oh, nice.
You know, the red hair?
Yeah, excellent.
I'm trying to think. I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, too.
Oh, wow. Nice.
What are your favorite comedies?
Comedies?
Comedy, yeah.
Sanford and Son.
Sanford and Son? Nice. Would you want to see a late night show hosted by a guy that looks like Lamont?
No.
No? No. What about if he looked like Red Fox?
No.
No? How about if it was the woman Edith?
No, either.
Thank you. Folks, the Grammys happened. The Grammys happened this Sunday, and obviously we had to cover it. So please give it up for our new music correspondent, Kaitlin Buckley's mom.
Is it warm? I feel like it's warm.
It's a little
warm in here.
It's a little warm.
warm in here.
Would you prefer it cold?
Maybe it's a hot flash.
Makes sense.
John, you're a guy, you don't know. No.
Kaitlin, so Caitlin's mom. What did you think of the Grammys this Sunday?
Well, I'll tell you, I sat down to watch it, put the TV on, right? Put the volume to the volume I like. All of a sudden, commercial comes on. It's loud, so much louder than when the TV was on before. It was just loud. It was very loud. Colors.
That's a problem that I have a lot. But what did you think in particular about the Grammys? Like, what did you think about Beyonce's performance?
Well, all right, let me tell you. She's a beautiful woman. You know, she's a lovely, very talented woman. Would it kill her to put on a pair of trousers once in a while? Just a nice pair of slacks. Good slacks.
I suppose it wouldn't be the worst thing.
I mean, just cover your butt. You cover your butt when you're in public, you know?
James, what did you think of Beyonce's performance?
I didn't see it.
Keytar Bear, did you see it? Thumbs up, thumbs down. You can't make that guy happy at all. You just can't. What did you think of Macklemore?
That's the man. Hold on, I'm not good with the names. He's tall. He's got the hair. The man with the hair, and he does the rap crap.
Sounds like
The rap crap.
It sounds like a lot of rappers. Describe.
Well, I'm not into the rap music. I like a little Donna Summer now and then. You know, that's as far as I go. She was a wonderful woman. Very talented. She could sing.
James, do you like Donna Summer?
Yeah. What does she sing?
She sings Last Dance. She sings Hot Stuff.
Oh, could you sing a little bit of Last Dance for us?
All right.
Keytar Bear, can you play a little Last Dance? That would be great. Keytar Bear can't play.
No one wants to hear me sing. I'm a singer.
One last question. Pharrell, what did you think of Pharrell at the Grammys?
He's the guy. He's the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's the guy with the Yosemite Sam hat. That's the guy.
Yes, he was.
Let me tell you about that guy. If I was sitting behind him, I wouldn't be able to see the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, our music correspondent, Kaitlin Buckley. We got a great first guest of the evening. I'm so excited that we got this guy. He's an amazing human being. He's accomplished so much. He is the managing editor of Spare Change newspaper. Please put your hands together for Joshua Eaton. Thank you, Josh. Thank you so much for coming out. How do you like the band?
It's good.
Yeah, it's not bad, right?
Yeah.
You know, I know a lot of talk shows, they got a full band and stuff. I said, give me the guy with the bear suit.
It's a nice setup you have here.
Thank you.
It's nice, it's nice.
I appreciate it, man. I really do. I really do. So you're the managing editor of Spare Change newspaper. Can you tell me a little bit about your position, about Spare Change?
So I'm, you know, I kind of wear a lot of hats. I'm managing editor, like official title editor-in-chief. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh my God!
Go into motion.
All right, hold on. Can we do this again? Can we do it again? Yeah. Just go back. Chief editor, right? All right, got it.
Editor-in-chief.
Editor-in-chief. Editor-in-chief. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great first guest for you. Our first guest is the editor-in-chief of Spare Change newspaper. Please put your hands together for Joshua Eaton. Hey, how's it going? Oh, it's so good to talk to you for a first time. Joshua, so you're the... So, can you tell us a little bit about your position at Spare Change? We're just going to act like it never happened. Yeah.
Well, glad that going on this evening.
Yeah. There's a lot. There's a whole lot.
So, you know, Spare Change, it's a street paper, one of many street papers across the country, the oldest in the country. So we put out the paper once every 2 weeks, and it provides supplemental income for people who are homeless, near homeless, sell it on the street. But we also cover the issues we cover: poverty, homelessness, inequality, social justice, those sorts of issues.
Amazing. That is awesome. We tried to do that here, but we failed. We failed. We didn't accomplish any of that. How long have you been working for Spare Change?
I started writing for the paper in 2012. I came on as editor last year.
No way. That is awesome. That is amazing. Can you tell me about like your background, where you started at? How did you get to Spirit Change?
So I actually, I grew up in Georgia, went to college down in Georgia.
No way. No way. Where'd you go in Georgia?
University of West Georgia.
University of West Georgia.
Yeah.
So are those the West Bulldogs?
Do you know what our mascot was when I got to the school?
I don't, but hold on. Let me take a guess. James, you want to take a guess?
Probably something offensive, and it's not anymore.
So, not only offensive, but also like tacky.
Really?
Offensive and tacky.
Wait, hold on, stop you right there. What's offensive and not tacky?
But like tacky in a way that has nothing to do with the offensiveness.
So was it like a
whole other?
So it's like a Ku Klux Klan member, but with Jaco jeans? Yeah, he had a 311 t-shirt. So you're not into 311? You do strike me more as a Nickelback fan. What? That was the offensive thing? That was the... I'm getting the ooze on the most random thing.
Yeah, Nickelback fan.
Yeah, there's a lot of Nickelback. That's why the Mahalo take the
You should have asked the city councilor what we're going to do about the Nickelback band. That should have been your question.
You can ask him in panel. You'll be back there for that, right?
Yeah.
All right, great.
Okay, so
Yeah, what was the mascot?
you have a small, not very well-known university, an hour from Atlanta. What mascot do you give them? The Braves. Obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Baseball team. Okay. And it was just an Indian? That was the mascot? That's horrible. It's terrible. Keytar Bear, what do you think of the mascot? Keytar Bear likes the most random stuff. I don't know what to do.
Keytar Bear, what if the mascot had been Donna Summers dressed up in
The audience loves Keytar. Joshua, another question. What is something that you would like to see in journalism forward? Because I feel like you're a part of Spirit Change because you want to make a change in journalism, and I was just curious, what would you like to see progress in journalism nowadays in this era?
I think journalism traditionally has had this kind of view of objectivity. This is sort of view from nowhere where you report what one side says, you report what another side says, who knows which is right, who can figure it out. I think our responsibility as journalists is to not be propagandists, but to call out lies, call out falsehoods, and call out criminality.
Absolutely.
I think that's our responsibility as journalists, is to hold people in power accountable.
You know who was great at doing that? Jack McCoy in Law and Order. No, I heard someone say no. I feel like he was great at it. Josh, another question. So I'm looking at here, and you were a writer for Al Jazeera?
I write for Al Jazeera.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
So I started out with Al Jazeera English. I'm now working with Al Jazeera America. Most recently, I've been covering the NSA leaks. Yeah, the Snowden NSA leaks. So we've put together this big timeline where, Snowden released all these documents, tens of thousands of documents, and for 7 months now, there have been just revelation after revelation after revelation coming out of these documents in like all these different newspapers around the world, even in multiple languages. We have all of those, compiled them, together in one place to really see what did we learn so far. It's
And,
all in one
and what's
place.
the, where is that place? What is the site that people can check out?
So this is on Al Jazeera's website. It's called Snowden Leaks. If you just Google Snowden Revelations Timeline, you should be able to get to it.
That's fantastic. That's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, Joshua Eaton.
What are some things you look for, like in a talk show?
Just someone who's very witty, sarcastic, and is blunt and to the point. Brings up things that people aren't going to talk about in public in general. Bring up the hard issues.
I think that they make fun of things that are everyday life and make them funny. So like, you know, they take a news situation or they take a everyday situation and they make it into something that's very, very true.
Nice.
What would you like to see in like a late night talk show?
I don't know, maybe some David Letterman.
Some David Letterman?
Yeah.
What if you can't have David Letterman?
Johnny Carson's dead, so you can't have him.
Yeah, no, he's definitely gone too.
Yeah.
Like what? What's the hardest issue you can think of?
Like, I could just think of, like, for example, like, you know, let's say socioeconomic, race issues. Like, I think of Chris Rock. I just like how he really is blunt to the point.
Nice.
Well, I mean, anything in the news today. I mean, you know, there's always, so comedians like to rely on, you know, things like, you know, political news or world events.
Are there any issues that you care about that you'd like to see discussed on a talk show, or
Housing.
housing? Okay, housing. We'll make sure we talk about housing on the show.
I don't watch late night shows. I like to watch Ellen DeGeneres. Late night show, I got my soap opera, so I don't get into Fallon.
Oh yeah, Fallon, Jimmy Fallon.
No, him. I don't watch the late shows. Comedy, not really.
What about me? Do you think I could be a late night host?
Possibly.
What if I told you that Sam Mike, that's his name, he's a cross between, I would say, Robin Williams and Robert De Niro. He is so he's everything up your alley.
Okay.
Would you watch a talk show hosted by this gentleman right here?
Sure, why not?
Oh, someone said they would watch it.
I guess the question is why.
I don't know. I don't know you, but I'm always open for new things.
Would it be funny if, like, say we threw a pie in that gentleman's face?
Yeah.
What are the things we can do to him that might be funny to see? Just physical violence, anything?
I have no idea.
Would you be interested in seeing a live talk show?
Probably would.
You would. If that gentleman there, if he was the host, would you see it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we got one person.
Our next guest, a fantastic woman. She's the manager volunteer of the Tutoring Plus Cambridge. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Kaitlin Fenneman! Thank you. So you work at Tutoring Plus of Cambridge. So can you tell me a little bit about this?
Absolutely. Tutoring Plus of Cambridge, we're a local nonprofit. We're in our 50th year. We provide free one-on-one tutoring and mentoring programs for students in 4th through 12th grades.
No way. Wow. Yes. Absolutely. 50th anniversary. Wow. So you were like not a baby. Like not even a baby. Like
Not even thought about it.
you weren't even there when it started, huh? No. I would imagine not. I'm not sure though. And how long have you been with them?
Coming up on my year anniversary.
Wow, fantastic. Absolutely. And it's free?
Yes, all of our programs are free for our students and families.
You guys know you can probably make some coin off this.
Probably. But no, part of our mission is really closing the education opportunity gap within Cambridge. A lot of families who can afford tutoring and mentoring, or who are better off, can afford to pay for tutoring and mentoring programs. But we're really trying to make that opportunity available for any family who wants to do it.
That is fantastic. That is wonderful. I tried starting a tutoring program when I was in college, But it didn't pan out because, surprisingly enough, not that many students need tutoring on Ultimate Frisbee. How many volunteers do you have at Tutoring Plus Cambridge?
Currently, we have 150 volunteers working with us.
No way! Wow. And you manage all the volunteers. That's your position, right?
Yeah. So my role is going out into the community and recruiting people such as yourselves to become volunteers with us. I do the training and placements. We try and be very thoughtful about the placements that we make and the matches that we make between our tutors and students. We really want them to, get along and like each other and that sort of thing.
Can I ask you, do you think that either me, James, or Keytar Bear could be a tutor?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All three of us?
Especially Keytar.
How do you feel about the Patriots game yesterday?
Oh man, I'm sad, bro. I was hoping that, we go to the Super Bowl again.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, sad.
You still gonna watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I'll still watch it.
Okay, good. So they got one viewer for the Super Bowl.
The Patriots just lost to the Denver Broncos in the AFC Championship. How do you feel about it?
Not concerned.
Not concerned. Oh, not a football fan? What's your favorite sport?
Kind of like soccer.
You like soccer? Do you like soccer or do you like football?
Well, I like playing soccer because I'm an American.
I like that. The Patriots just lost to the Denver Broncos last night.
Correct.
Does it matter to you? How do you feel about it?
No, it doesn't. I think that the Broncos should win because they beat us. That we should win. They should win the Super Bowl.
They should win the Super Bowl.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
That's fair. Colorado recently just passed marijuana. How do you feel about that?
It's a good one. Medically, fine.
Medically, it's okay. But how about if you just wanna listen to Grateful Dead and just tune out and watch some cartoons? Is that cool?
That's going to happen anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's been happening for years, so.
It does help a lot of people.
Sure.
Glaucoma, bronchitis or what have you. And, I think if you really need it and you have the proper paperwork, then you should use it.
Do you think it affected the game at all?
No.
You don't think it affected Denver?
No.
Okay, good. I didn't think so either.
Colorado just passed marijuana. How do you feel about that?
Screw it. It's terrible.
You don't like it?
I hate it. It's terrible. It alters your mind. The bus drivers will be doing it. Everyone will get killed.
But how else are people going to appreciate Adam Sandler movies?
I don't even know who Adam Sandler is.
So our last question, Dennis Rodman, one word. Can you describe him?
Weird.
I don't think anyone's going to disagree with you there. He's a weird guy.
Yeah.
One last question. Dennis Rodman in one word.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I got it. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Folks, the Super Bowl is happening. All right. Super Bowl is happening this Sunday, and to talk about it, we would like to bring out a very special guest. He is the son of Lorenzo and Gertrude Super, the couple who owns the Super Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Kevin Super. Ladies and gentlemen,
how are you?
Kevin Super.
Super of Super Bowl fan.
Of the Super Bowl family.
Yeah, of the Super family. I don't like to talk about it too much, but I mean, when it gets to be around this time of year, my parents own the Super Bowl. Gertrude and Lorenzo Super. The Super Bowl was founded by my grandfather, Thaddeus Quincy Superfluous, who changed his name when he immigrated to the country, and for almost 50 years now he's been. Well, I mean, he has since passed on, but now we're up to Super Bowl
48.
Quick Slivy. Super Bowl Quick Slivy.
What?
XL. The I. Quick Slivy. Super Bowl Quick Slivy. You've not seen it written everywhere? Or?
You know, so do you watch the Super Bowl with your family?
Well, you know, I don't like to talk about it, but yeah, because they run it, I get to see it ahead of time. We watch an early cut before it goes live, before it goes out.
But it's a live.
Yeah, my grandfather founded it, and you know, he was not even a big football fan. His original idea, it was just supposed to be a giant bowl. Super Bowl. And then my grandmother convinced him to make it football.
Now there's there's some kind of controversy about the location of the game now. How do you guys feel about that?
What controversy?
You know, like, I mean, the Super Bowl is played in New Jersey this year,
Yeah.
where it's a lot of cold weather.
The Super Bowl is in February. It's always cold when it's the Super Bowl. I've never not seen it cold. I've never watched the Super Bowl and have it not been cold. I don't understand.
All right, makes sense. But I mean, all right, how do you feel about the halftime show? Bruno Mars is going to be performing at
Bruno
halftime.
Mars, wonderful performer. My original plan is I wanted to get, I don't know if you saw the Grammys, there was a wonderful Wings cover band. I wanted to get them. We had to get Bruno Mars, wonderful performer. His parents, of course, discovered Mars.
Anthony, I asked you to write a bit for the Super Bowl. You came up with Kevin Super, the son of the Super Bowl fan.
I didn't have that much time to work on it. When I did some research and it seemed like this made sense.
You thought that the Super Bowl was owned by a family.
I assumed it was the same family that owns the Super Bowl fortune.
And then you just guessed the names as well.
You know, when I was writing it, it made sense based on it. It was easier to do than doing research. It was making sense.
Anthony, you didn't have to do much research.
Everyone believed us until you broke character. Like, they were on board for the whole time.
Anthony.
They really thought it was real.
No one thought. All right, can you even name two names from the Super Bowl?
Teams?
The teams. Can you name the two teams in the Super Bowl?
I know it's not the Patriots.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Scibelli. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it comes to our segment which we call Get to Know Keytar Bear. Keytar Bear, how's it going, man? Not liking the show? Wait. Oh, you gave me the thumbs up twice. You could have just given me 2 thumbs down. You didn't have to give me the.
Do you have like a monthly T-Pass or like?
Give me a thumbs up if it's monthly, thumbs down if it's not monthly. Keytar Bear, you want to play some music right now? Play some jams right now. you think that I'm pulling this off? Am I pulling this off? The tie and the hat?
Yeah, I think they match.
Good, because the wardrobe told me that this was not working, and I thought this would work.
One thing that I was just noticing, Venus flytraps are back. Did you know they were gone?
No, I didn't know they were gone.
This store is really advertising their Venus flytraps.
Imagine. I didn't know they were gone. I mean, but if they're back, they're back. We better watch out.
Another thing I see murders. There's a cannibal and a serial killer wearing a police badge in Brookline.
Yeah. So where are you heading off to now?
Heading off to Harvard Square.
Nice. What are you going to do there?
Just gonna chill out, maybe get a burger or something, you know?
Yeah, I feel you.
I guess, yeah. I really wasn't paying attention to the hat, but I could see how it works. The pink sticks out.
You're a very daring woman.
I've swallowed 22,007 Bibles.
Pulling this off, am I rocking the hat? Does it look good?
It's not my cup of tea, but if it's worth for you, go right ahead.
Thank you.
Second question.
I'll tell you who murdered who, and I'll name the name.
How do you
John
feel?
Kennedy Jr.'s plane crash was not an accident.
How do you feel about the Patriots?
I'm Sam.
Hi, Sam.
I'm a late. Do you think I could be a late night host?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it because of the hat?
Probably not because of the hat.
Honesty.
You don't think the hat's working?
No.
You can't win them all, buddy. Sorry.